Yo, what is good, Ice Gang? Iceman here, and today we got a reaction video. And what we're gonna be reacting to is teen scammer watch her life fall apart. Shout out to Bodycam Pro for the video. And we're about to see a young scammer, teen scammer, get caught. And we're gonna see a reaction, see how this plays out. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Turn on post notifications so you know when I upload. All that beautiful stuff. And let's get into the video.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Bro, why you like how you doing? But he was scared. He probably just hit a yam. Yeah, he probably just hit a little yam.
It's right there. I'm sorry, is there a problem?
Yeah. Where'd your friend go?
My cousin?
Yeah.
I'm assuming to the car. I'm sorry, is there a problem?
Yeah. Where'd she go?
Hey. What's the issue?
Well, she just left without you. Where'd she go?
She went back to, I'm actually supposed to be leaving now because I have to go pick up my nephew, but what's going on?
Okay.
Oh, that person was with
I
him.
just said to the car, sir, what is going on again?
She got in a car in the middle of the road.
I'm sorry, in the middle of the road?
Yeah, when she saw me, she ran out of here.
Okay. So they left me?
Yeah.
So I don't even have my phone on me.
Okay. Just hang up.
Oh, so that other person was with it. Oh, they were like, so they were like, 50, I'm out the door. Nah.
What's your name? Serenity?
Serenity, yes.
Okay.
There is a caseworker that's following her.
Hi, how you doing?
How you doing?
Oh, yeah, you can slide that.
What's that?
So here's the check. You can slide that. So Jim Milford, I told him to call me. He's our corporate security.
Okay.
So the other day we've had a very similar, we get these similar situations all the time where it's kind of like what happens is they get these fraudulent checks. They put enough money in the account to try to cash the check against it. And then they appear fraudulent. So we had one the other day that came in yesterday.
Was it the same group?
A different girl. I imagine it's like the same, probably the same group. But
At your branch.
what was that?
At your branch.
Yeah, there was another girl here yesterday, and she went to Gate. She left here, she went to Gate, and they called the police. So now she's here. We got information from another branch that said that she was there. And what's been happening is they have a bunch of different checks. So I don't know about this one specifically, but it's usually like the same thing. So, hang on, I got my corporate security wanted to know when you were here, so let me talk to him. Because he's got the information from another branch. They just said be on the lookout, because what they do is they hit all the branches.
Yeah.
And then they have different checks.
Oh.
We were trying to stall her, and that's when he came in, that kid, and he was like, what's taking so long? And I was just trying to stall her. You know?
Was that a male or female? I couldn't tell.
Oh, I don't know. I thought it was a boy.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
What the
Oh.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I thought it was a boy. I didn't really.
So explain to me one more time. You were saying they were putting money into the account.
So what they do is they have an account with us, right? So they deposit cash in, and then they get these fraudulent checks payable to them, and they must steal the checks or whatever, because they have different ones, and they go around. So they put money in, say, let's say she deposited $900 today or whatever, right? So what they do is they come around and they cash these checks because it looks like they have enough to cover the check. So they cash the check, they pull out the money, and then they're gone. And they hit all the branches in the area, all of our branches. And they have different checks. Now this isn't a Regions check, so I don't know, but hang on, hang on, I'm trying to call Jim. So he called the other branch, so he knows. Hang on 1 second.
Yeah, they're cooked. That's what it sounds like. They're cooked.
9-7.
They were applying for this. They knew this was coming.
Go ahead.
What's your ETA?
What's your ETA? What's your ETA? Hold on. What's your ETA? What's your ETA?
50
Hello? Hey Jim, it's Wendy. Okay, so, did you talk to Lisa? Because the only information we have is what she sent us, so the cops are here, the cop is here now. Oh, okay, well then I'll get off. Well, because the officer's here, and I'm just kind of explaining, I'm trying to tell him.
Nigga analyzing the check. He like, let me. This is real deal, Holyfield.
For
fraud.
to see if it was.
Confirmed fraud. See, this is what she sent. So, this is what we got. I mean, we had the same thing the other day, but different. Okay, just an FYI, so it's trying to cash a check for 743, started in several branches.
12:59. When did that?
That's what Lisa, she's a branch manager from Cortez Road.
And that happened at 1 o'clock for 7:43. And did
Yeah.
she get denied on that? Then?
Oh, she has a different check, okay, yeah.
But
So
it's
they have
same
different checks.
name.
Yeah, so what they do is this, they get a bunch of different checks and they go around trying to cash them against their available balance, and then what they do is then they get the money and they pull the money that they put in. It's just like it's a common thing, they try it all the time with us.
So this is not the sharing. Is she?
No, it's not with us.
Okay.
And then she said she took a picture of her driver's license and the check, so.
And then
See, it's a different check, see? Hang on, let me pull up her.
And then what location is that?
Cortez Road.
Okay.
Turn this around for you. See how it's a different check? See, it's a different check for 743. She's got a different check. They probably have a ton of them in that car, whoever that person was with.
Yeah.
We had one the other day who the police went to Gulfgate, a different girl with the same situation.
Okay.
She had different checks.
Okay. I'm just gonna wait for the other officer and then I'll question her in just a minute. Yeah, we're just trying to figure out what's going on here.
What, one check?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why should you override it?
What's that? Yeah.
So I'm going to print this out any bigger. Let's see if she can email it to me. I don't know if I can print it out any bigger.
It's fine. What I plan on doing is just kind of questioning her.
It's a common thing they do.
Yeah, no,
It's
but
always tells people.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But the person that came in that was with her,
And they always think about to get away with shit like this. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
he said, how much longer is this going to take? And of course I was trying to stall her, right?
Yeah.
Because I was at lunch and they said they were calling you. So I said, that person got on the phone with somebody and said, I'll be there in about 20 minutes. So I don't know if they were, I don't know what they're.
Yeah, so I just saw her walk out and get into a car that was out there on 41. What's going to happen is I'm going to assume she's going to go to jail for this today.
Mm-hmm.
But then I can't do anything about this case, which I would encourage that branch.
Oh, she's going to call me right now, so.
So I'll give you our case number, and then when they make a report with the Manatee Sheriff's Office, they can just relate the two cases when I give you a case number.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you.
Hi. So I'm late to the party. Obviously. Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah.
So just to
How they got shorts on? It's kind of crazy.
Ma'am, I'm kind of new.
Yeah, no, yeah. So it's a pretty common thing that happens at the banks. So they have an account with us. So
They
it's
do,
like a
meaning
ring.
them or
She
the-
does.
Okay.
Yeah. So they have like a ring of people, and what they do is they deposit like cash in the account, like $900.
Okay.
They got multiple checks. I don't know if you can see this when I can show you a picture. I couldn't print it any better, but she went to Cortez Road at like earlier today at like 12.
1 o'clock today.
Okay.
And she had a completely different check for $743. So what they try to do is they say, what's my available balance? Oh, I have $900 in there. So they know that if they have $900. Sometimes banks don't know any better, and what they'll do is they'll cash the check against the $900, saying that they have enough to cover it.
We're kind of wondering though how they're. Do you have any idea how they're getting these checks?
I mean, does this Sharon report this check stolen, or is it a? I mean, is it a?
Well, Lisa is calling me because there's a different check that she had, so it's
Is that
a
this
completely
one?
different person. Yeah, so I don't. She's gonna give me the details on that one.
Bro, they're not even doing it right. I'm pretty sure they're just stealing people's checks books and then just using them. I think so. I don't know.
So Serenity
They don't even have the people match up though. You know how crazy it is? They don't even have the people match up.
She's claiming.
See this check? So Lisa, the branch manager, who, because they always look like this, it's almost like the same handwriting. We had somebody, same thing. Yesterday that came in.
Okay.
They hit all of her locations. So they hit 3 or 4 locations with 3 or 4 different checks. They're trying to get us to cash it, and then they pull their 900 out, and then they skip town, and then they're gone. So, and the handwriting's always the same, and the amounts are just always just weird, unusual amounts. So I don't know where they got them from. I assume they're probably stolen. I don't know. But you can see this one's completely somebody else.
What am I not getting here?
No, I'm on the same page as you as far as.
She has an account here. She's claiming that a woman named Sharon wrote her a check.
Yes.
Right? And she's wanting to cash the check?
Right.
Yes.
And you're suspicious that this may be a stolen check.
Right.
Based
because
off
they do
the
it all the time.
recent
There's like
history.
a ring of people that come around and do it, and we've.
But
all
is-
the police
is-
have
But
come multiple times.
shy of knowing that this is a stolen check.
Well, that's why she's calling me, because she's verified that one was fraudulent, so I'm gonna assume that this one's gonna be fraudulent too. And
So
she's calling me
she's
that.
waiting to verify that that's fraudulent.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Let's.
She's the
How long do you think
branch
she's going to be till she gets back with that?
Have we tried reaching out to the Sharon?
Oh no, but I can do that right now while we're waiting. I can call that bank while we're waiting.
Bro, why wouldn't you?
At Gulf, and they
They're
might-
I
fraud.
want to. We're on the same page.
Yeah.
I just wanted to confirm that we have a victim first.
Right, I mean, we have to.
But
Okay, well, let me verify this one, and I'm waiting for the branch manager. to give me
if
the-
we can confirm at least that other one is fraudulent, then I can go ahead and go
You're
forward.
right, it looks weird that she's going to various branches and depositing
She,
checks.
She's
and
not depositing.
so
Or cashing them.
so as I walked up, friend or associate is exiting the bank, runs out to 41, jumps in a car,
And flies.
mid 41,
And
leaves.
said, I'll be there in 20
Have we
minutes.
run
I was
have we
asking.
run her?
I haven't ran her yet.
Okay, I'm gonna
I
call
wanted
you.
to
I'm
go.
gonna call you
Can
now.
you just hang? I'm gonna go grab my Miranda
You're gonna
card.
do that? Okay, you do that.
And then I want to confirm that other check first before I start questioning.
I wonder if I can call
Obviously, we can't do anything about the MSO case,
Yeah.
but I just want to have some
Yeah.
ammo with the
Yeah,
question.
The
absolutely.
lights, man, the lights.
Okay.
It's great my light goes out in the middle of my videos, but that's crazy. I'm not gonna
For
lie.
you guys to cash a check. They
You don't
cash
have to, but if it's a Regions check, we'll cash it with a fee, but this
That's
is
not a Regions, that's a,
Yeah,
what bank is that?
so they don't have to have an account.
Okay.
We would run it through a third party, but they would verify it,
Okay.
so. Oh wait, did she just call? I think she's on the phone.
So,
Can I see if there's
the money just got withdrawn. You
Lisa?
probably went in and withdrew the money.
Oh, hey, okay. Did you verify the other one was fraud on that check?
So you have to have money in an account for them to cash another bank's check. Well, that money,
Was it a different check or the same
they,
one?
whoever ran out, they're suspecting probably went and got that $900 out of the account. So because she said they knew we'd confiscate something. Go ahead.
2954% check serenity. Date of birth has a valid Class B operator. Expires 7430.
So the person who this check is, they went to the bank and took that money out. Is that interesting?
She has an account here. That's how they allow her to
No,
cash other
I got-
bank's checks.
I got you, but she's here, so we called the police are here, they wanna know how do we know it's confirmed fraud.
They went and got
Here,
that
I've got
out
another
so that
completely
they
different
can't
check than what you have, I got 605. And she was
So
with
which
somebody,
lends
they
itself
jumped in
to
a
the
car,
probably
and they
something
just
like
removed the money
With
from some other location, I don't know where they got the money. The pol-
Gulfgate, Cortez here. So,
Right.
There's something
It's an
there. I just want to sit down. I kind of want to confirm that
Yeah,
did this, and then I can
because if
question
this
it.
woman goes, yeah, I wrote her a check, then we got no.
I know. No, and that's what I wanted
Like
to.
it won't happen.
Yeah.
Which means
Well,
this
that's
is
good, cause I have a different one, but they just want us to, we have to
mean, if
verify
somebody
that it's
reports a
fraud
store,
before we,
then we're- then we're
police are
enough
here. I have to
for
verify
the
that it's fraud, so I'm trying to.
Well, at least they're not bullshitting. At least they're saying they gotta confirm it's fraud first. Then we can actually proceed with everything else.
It's a stolen check, that's one.
Are you
So
able to
her-
try to
If we can confirm
reach
this, that
out on
happened
that
at 1
check?
o'clock
And I'll
today.
try to reach out on this
I was
one
just gonna
because
give
like I
them
said,
a case
I don't
number,
know what cops would
make
do
sure
if
that
we
they
can't
reach
verify
out
that
to
it's fraud, you know what I mean?
MSO to report that. and then follow
Okay.
up with the one from yesterday. At
I'll reach out on
Gulfgate.
this one. Okay.
Then we're
Okay,
good.
so she did the same thing based on an email from the other branch. So she's been to 3 different branches.
Okay.
So she said she just managed to get the check.
Okay.
So she's gonna call and try to verify that. I mean, we see it all the time.
Okay.
I know you need to verify that it's fraudulent.
Right.
So,
Yeah, we can't.
so she's gonna do that on that one, and I'm gonna do that on this one.
Okay. How long would that take, do you think?
As soon as I get somebody to answer the phone at this bank.
Okay. In the meantime, do you want to read her and just find out what's going on, or what do you want to do?
Just give it a minute.
I'll leave it for 17 minutes or something.
At the very least, we confirm identity, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, we've got the new.
But yeah, no, I was on the same page as you. I just wanted to.
This is a very common thing that they do. We see it all the time.
I mean, not that we deal with a lot of financial stuff,
Put a
but
$100 in an account, and you have to steal the checks.
that's what we're kind of confused.
My name is Wendy. I'm calling from Regions Bank here in Sarasota, Florida. We have a customer actually who he's been going to different branches with multiple different checks, trying to cash them. And I was wondering, and you know, we actually have the police here because we've kind of had the very similar situation a lot of times.
She looks stressed. She looks stressed.
Picking up all of our branches trying to cash them, and then they pull the money out of the account and disappear. Is there any way you can help me verify so that this is fraud? Because I have the police here, and of course I get it. You have to
That's
verify
a
that it's fraud
Popka
before you
address.
try to. You
That's
know.
a Popka address. She's from Brooksville.
Are those close?
All right, thank you.
Popka is.
You're
right
gonna talk to the branch manager of this bank. So.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, they might need to reach out to the customer. There's a
customer,
phone
yeah.
number, but I don't know that phone number is not.
You want me to reach out to the?
You can try that number. I just don't know if that phone number is fraudulent too. You know what I mean? That's the customer.
Well, so you're saying the
I'm
full
calling
check
the
is
bank
fake.
first.
I'm saying it might be a real check that was stolen.
Yeah,
That's
no.
what we
Okay.
think.
Let me go get my work phone.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think the check is fake. I just think that there's a bunch of stolen checks and they're just
Right.
going around to try to cash them.
Right.
And then what they do is they take the money. Yeah, I agree with you.
All right.
Yeah, no, I agree 100%.
Yes,
Did
Regions
you want
Bank.
that printout or no?
She's a member there,
Do you
so
need this stuff?
do you have an actual phone number for Miss Jones?
You know what? Maybe I should make. Oh.
Okay, thank you. This is a number to the credit union.
Was it?
She's like, somebody from Regions Bank just called us about this woman. I'm like, yeah.
Well, I don't
Hello?
know. My assistant who's gone today helped her.
Hi, I'm looking for a Sharon. My name's Officer Miller. I'm with the Sarasota Police Department in Sarasota, Florida.
I mean, but our corporate security. would
Well,
have
the
all
reason I'm
cameras
calling
on.
is because we're at a Regions Bank down here, and there is a young lady who's attempting to cash a check from your bank account with your name on it.
It's hard to confirm that identification, so if we're going to write a warrant, we need to do
Well, yes. So I guess what I want from you, I understand that you were alerted by your bank back in November to some unusual activity, and you said that you weren't writing these checks. Is that correct?
In yesterday, she looked like this. She didn't look like
Okay.
that to me, from what I saw.
And what we can also do is run her and just see if maybe the vehicle is registered. I mean,
No, I gotcha. It's a big process.
there's probably there's definitely 3 of them because obviously you had one in the car.
Do you
Probably
know
more. They're
when
probably
those
staying
checks
in
were
a hotel
stolen
and
from you?
traveling up the coast.
November.
They're probably already in like Naples, trying to hit up there. I don't think they're
Oh,
doing
you think they were pulled from the trash? Okay, all right. Okay. But just to be clear, you do not know anyone named Serenity?
Yeah, they pulled the money out. I'll look at the account. and see
Well,
where
you
they
could
pulled it
still
from.
possibly know a young lady named Serenity.
Can I check?
Oh,
Let me
well,
check her account.
Okay, so, all right, so you don't know her, and you never wrote her a check. Is that correct?
That's crazy. She had to say some crazy shit from the left.
Let's say that for me. Turn around.
Yeah, she's cooked. She's cooked. Cooking time. Chef's kiss.
Jay, yeah, we're gonna step in here real quick. Hold on 1 second.
Right when they start crying, bro, y'all already knew what it was. Don't cry now. Don't cry now. It's too late to cry. It's too late. You're caught.
So, I'm gonna assume you know what's going on. I'm gonna read you your Miranda rights real quick.
You're caught. It's over. No more equity.
It's not mine.
Okay, hold on.
It's not yours.
What's in my purse?
What's in your purse? She already gave out something in her purse. Goofy.
I'm gonna read you your Miranda warning, okay?
Okay.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court of law. You have the right to talk to an attorney and have him present with you before and during any question. If you cannot afford your own attorney, you can only represent the prosecutor before and during questions if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer questions or make any statements. You understand these rights that I explain to you. Having these rights in mind, you wish to talk to us.
I'm sorry, say it one more time.
Having these rights in mind, you wish to talk to us.
No. I would like to have, like, a family member or something with me.
How old are you?
18.
Okay, you're an adult.
I know.
Okay.
Oh, now you know. Oh. Like what? Now you want family around you?
My sister-in-law that works at a correctional facility.
What does that mean?
I would like to get in contact with her.
What does that mean? What does that
You're going to
mean?
jail today, okay? Regarding what's going on here, if you'd like to talk,
But I'm
Talking
still
shit.
in jail.
yes, you're right.
Yeah, that's that. You know what I mean? He just
What's gonna happen to me?
life.
Well, you're gonna go to jail. You're gonna be booked, and
Like with grown women?
yes, you're an adult.
Okay, what if they beat me up or something?
You'll be protected.
Protected.
You're worried about that?
Your friend's gonna come back and get you, or were they going
I
to house?
don't know what's happening.
Yes, you do.
Who's that? Oh, jeez. Well, do you want to explain to her what she's being charged with?
You're being charged with uttering.
Hear me out though, face ass.
So, this check right here does not belong to you, and was not written to you, correct?
Well, obviously.
Okay, well that's what you're being charged with.
And now I'm gonna
Okay.
be charged with the gun because they put a gun in my purse.
Put a what? Holy they did. Yep, they did. Do you want to tell us about this?
I think I was set up.
You were set up.
I don't know. I'm just going wrong.
Hey, I'm gonna make.
Don't tell me there's one in the head.
Yep.
Can we please call somebody for me?
One in the head. Oh, you're
Fell down there. If you want to.
you're done. One in the head. Everyone knows. One in the head.
So
You're done.
lawyer, you didn't want to speak. So now we're not asking you any questions, okay?
Well, what questions are you gonna ask me?
I can't ask them because you already determined you did not want to speak to us.
No, I don't want this to happen like this.
Well, this is happening at this point. I can
Okay,
tell
what do
you
you
what.
want to ask me and I'll answer?
She could.
So I'll tell you.
Please don't talk to me like this. I'm not a bad kid.
Okay. Okay, first of all, you're a young woman now. You're not a kid at all.
Yes, sir, I understand. Please.
We spoke to. No.
He's
don't
cooked.
question, no.
Can you get a piece of paper off that desk?
Please do. I apologize. This just escalated.
Black baseball cap.
Yeah. So Miss
Yes, sir.
that young woman,
She's cooked.
never heard of you.
Okay.
Never heard of you. Certainly didn't write you a check.
Okay.
So you're being charged with that.
I understand.
Okay.
And
Do you
now,
have a concealed weapons permit?
I do not.
Okay. So now you're being charged with carrying a concealed firearm.
I understand.
Okay. By any chance, are you a convicted felon?
No.
Okay. Well, then you won't be charged with that. But those are the two charges you're looking at.
2 felony.
Oh, now I'm gonna start with that.
It's crazy.
Never been to jail.
Well, this is gonna be your first.
Out of foster care.
Oh, that explains it.
I was just gonna work as a correctional officer.
But you making decisions like this. What are you doing?
How many bullets were in it?
It was loaded with one in the clip.
Isn't that like extra years every bullet?
I don't believe so. No. I don't believe so.
He don't believe so, but he knows so. It is. I'm actually, I don't know. He definitely knows. He's not gonna scare her like that though. But I'm pretty sure it's one. If there's one in the head, that's another charge because you're ready to throw.
This just gets worse and worse.
What?
Possession of a firearm with an altered serial number. I'm gonna have to look it up, but I think that's.
She geeked. Wait, what?
Possession of a firearm with an altered serial number. I'm gonna have to look it up, but I think that's a charge too.
You gotta look it up. You think that's a charge? You know that's a charge. You know that's a charge.
It's an altered serial number. Possession of a firearm with an altered serial number is a charge also, right? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you're cooked. Yeah, they're cooked.
What about possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony?
That's what I told Mike.
Oh my.
That's what I told Mike.
So you've got CCW firearm.
So you're trying to add charges on?
You're gonna have like 5 felony charges.
Why are you trying to make it
Hold on,
worse?
you got uttering,
Oh
concealed firearm,
please.
altered
This
serial
is
number. I
not
think
my
it's a misdemeanor. I
fault.
don't know. I'll look it up. And then
Please.
possession of a firearm during
Committing
commission
a felony with a firearm.
Oh,
of a felony with a firearm.
bro, how?
I don't know. She didn't. I mean,
We'll look it up. I
Oh,
think
well,
it's
that's what.
merely possessing it while committing, because she's not using it. It wasn't used. You know, it wasn't part of that.
So there's no.
Well, what are we waiting on now?
He's calling CID. I mean, we can probably go ahead and load up.
Yeah, I can't run this. I was gonna try to run it.
I have a question.
61 miles.
Honey, I think the time for question is over.
I've never been in a situation before. And this, since I know I'm doing it, so I take responsibility for it. But even like the gun is crazy. Like this is not fair because I have nothing to do with that. And
But it's in your
my
bag. So who
responsibility.
who has to do with it?
There's no way I can get out of it because it was in my purse.
But listen, at some point, someone's gonna question you. Okay.
Of course.
And if you don't want to talk to us right now, that's just fine.
I can talk. What do you want me to tell you?
You didn't want to talk.
I want to talk. I didn't know this was gonna happen. This is crazy. Like,
Listen,
I'm only 18.
the law takes us very seriously. When we read you Miranda, you say you don't want to speak until you have a lawyer. We're pretty much hands off.
I didn't
you-
mean with a lawyer, but with somebody. I'm very vulnerable. I just don't know what to do.
Okay. So are you saying that you do not want a lawyer and you do want to speak to us?
But what is speaking to me?
Explaining your side of this.
Of course I do. I will speak to you and say my side because I deserve that.
Your exact words when I held this purse was, "It's not mine."
Yes.
I said, "What is it?" I said, "What's not yours?" You said, "What's in that purse?" That indicates to me you knew what was in that purse.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm not going to ask you questions, but if you want to tell me a story, go ahead.
No, it's not a story. I'm saying it is in my purse.
Okay.
I knew it was in my purse, but I wasn't using it. I was
No,
just.
you weren't, and I'm not accusing you of using it.
I know, but they had just put in my
They.
purse.
Who's they?
They. They.
What's our status?
We're ready to roll.
Are we talking now or?
Well, she does not want to have an attorney.
Okay.
She wants to tell us her side of it.
I mean, I still want an attorney, but I'll talk, obviously.
You have no obligation to do so. If you talk to us now, you are doing it of your own free will.
Of course.
Okay.
But you suggest, do you think I should have a lawyer?
We don't give legal advice.
I don't know what to do.
Well, listen. Again, you are an adult. I think you know what's going on here. Like Officer Miller has explained, you have no obligation to talk to us. I can read you your Miranda warning again.
I understand my
If
rights.
you'd like to talk to us, you can.
When will I get a lawyer? Until I go to court, right?
You will go to.
No. I'll talk.
Okay. All right.
He's geeked. He never want to
Start
talk.
off with some basic, easy questions. Okay. You're 18 years old. Is this your correct address here in Brooksville?
No, not anymore. No, that was my old foster home.
What is your address?
I just moved there. It's in Wildwood. It's like 32nd Place. Something. It's right next to the Villages. My brother Shane Thomas lives there. And his wife Nicole Thomas.
Is that who was here with you today?
No. I became like homeless when I got out of foster care and they took me in, and I just recently moved with them.
With your brother and Nicole?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so who came in here today when I was coming in and they were walking out? Who was that?
That was my friend.
What's her name?
They call her Dope Boy. I don't know her full name.
Is she from up north in Wildwood also?
No.
Give us more than Dope Boy. You have part of a name. Give us part of a name.
No, Dope Boy.
That's a nickname.
Yeah, that's what everybody calls her.
I know, we know that, but is it Brittany?
You got a first name?
No.
This check. Where'd you get this check from?
My cousin.
Her cousin? Okay. And you were the one that volunteered to come in and pass the check? Okay. And you knew that this was a stolen check?
No.
Do you know how they got the check?
No. They said that it was like a legit job.
A legit job?
A legit check, but it wasn't.
Bro, what?
Obviously.
They're she's chatting so crazy and they know it.
I didn't know it was like this. I didn't know it was fraud.
Can I ask something? Do you know Sharon?
No.
Did you do any work for Sharon Jones?
No.
Did you sell Sharon an item?
No.
So, how is it that she came to pay you $605?
You know what I mean? Like, they just trying to make sense of the whole situation.
No, I didn't know it was this bad. I didn't
You didn't know it was this bad? What are you talking about?
Like this.
So,
What are you talking about?
you told us that they set you up.
No, I said I think I was set up.
Okay.
Like, I know the gun was in my purse, obviously.
Is that your gun?
No, that is absolutely not my gun.
Did you put the gun in the purse though?
No, I did not put the gun in the purse.
Is this your purse?
Yes, that is my purse.
But you knew the gun was in the purse.
I didn't know the gun was in the purse.
You said, I know
I did.
you did. Okay.
So you knowingly walked into a bank?
Oh yeah, I'm stretching, bro. Only make sure you stretch. My body feel crazy right now.
For so long.
What,
See my shoulder.
With the gun?
I didn't have any intentions because it's not my gun. Like, I don't do stuff like this. I would never.
Then how you in this position?
do anything like that.
Then how you in this position?
But, I mean, you seem intelligent enough to know that bringing a gun.
But I knew I should have took it out too. But then they told me not to let the other person in the car see it, so I kept it in there.
I'm sorry, to not let the other person in the car?
To not let the other person in the car see the gun.
And who was the other person?
The cousin.
The driver,
Yes.
right? So is Dope Boy the one who put the gun in the purse?
No. There was one person.
So there were 4 people in the car.
No, that's 3 people.
So the driver, you're talking about the driver.
No, I'm saying there's the driver, dope boy, and then there's another person.
Okay. So including you, there was 4.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Two males, 2 females,
Good.
including yourself. Are we all good here?
I will handle it. Well, there's no cash. There's no wallet. Is there a wallet? But you had your ID in here, right? Okay. So this, I think, can go with her to the jail.
Okay.
There's no medication. Who has your phone? The others? Okay. Okay.
And the only, nobody's phone number. Like, is there a way when you go to jail that I can keep doing names and you can find a number in the system?
Well, this is how this works. If you want me to reach out to somebody and you're willing to give me their name, maybe you should think a little harder about the 3 people who were in the car.
So I can't make a phone
Oh no,
call?
at the jail you can make all the phone calls you want.
Well, that's what I'm talking
Okay.
about. I'm asking if I give them a name and they can look up a phone number.
And I don't know, maybe you can ask them. I know if you had a phone, they let you go through your own phone.
So, like, if I can't come up with anybody's number, sitting in jail with nobody knowing.
Well, then you'll go to first appearance tomorrow,
Tomorrow.
and you'll probably be given a bond.
Oh, bro, what if people do to me in jail? I don't know.
Listen.
Jail is not.
Corrections officers are professionals. They're there to protect
My-
prisoners from each other and from the...
My sister-in-law works at a correctional officer and she's.
Do you know her phone number?
No.
Who is this young lady?
Oh, your wife?
That's your sister.
That's my blood sister.
We're gonna use
Oh, you guys.
one case number?
You guys,
Yeah,
my
I have it here if
sister's
you need it.
thing is there's, you guys can go
5284.
524.
right? You
What?
have my sister's work ID, so you guys can call her, right?
Well, we're not. Yeah, when you get to the jail, you can call her. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
She was charged with forgery, carrying a
Yes, he's
concealed firearm,
cooked.
and possession of an altered firearm.
She is cooked. She is cooked.
She was
18
sentenced
months.
to 18 months of probation and 50 hours of community service.
Probably because of her the first offense.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more videos like this.
Well, that was kind of crazy, and that's kind of surprising that she just got 18 months probation, and then 50 hours. I think it said 50 hours of community service. For all that, that's not that bad. It was probably because of her first case, but she definitely gets it again. She's definitely cooked, and she probably gave some names, but then again, I don't know about the whole case, nor do I really care. I was just kind of intrigued to see how it went about. You know, if you made it to the end of the video, I appreciate every single one of y'all. Appreciate love and support. And yeah, comment down below what you guys think. You know what I mean? What you thought the whole shit, for real, for real. Yeah. So I'll see you on the next one. Ice Gang. Iceman. Out.